What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back for a recap of Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8, the reunion part 1. Child, I was in here trying to take notes. Shout out to the people that take notes. Miss Robinson don't like to do that. Okay, I don't like taking notes because it takes too long. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get up. I just need to get on that mic and do a little two-step and tell the people, honey, what I think and how I feel. And then I want to just go ahead and move on. I feel like taking notes, it just be feeling like monotonous, and it just makes me irritated, put me in a bad mood. It's that feeling that you have where you like clocking into a job that you hate. That's how I feel, okay? When I be like, yeah, I'm gonna take some notes, and and don't get me wrong though, notes are good because then you can kind of remember, what you're talking about, but I prefer to just look at it and then make my points on what I feel is important, because everything is not important with these heifers, okay? I'm gonna say this. Andy told all these women, honey, y'all come on through and dress in all black because we about to end this damn show if y'all don't get y'all shiggity together. And I think he is specifically perturbed with Gizelle and Robyn. Robyn, it has came out that she has been fired. So, I think she will always be like a friend of the show. I see Robyn trying to get back on the show. Do I think that Robyn is the best reality star? She used to be, because she was somewhat relatable and she wasn't. It didn't seem like she was trying to be somebody that she's not. I never got that from Robyn the way I did with Ashley and maybe some of the other girls. One of my favorite seasons with Robyn was season 5 when Monique was on here. And when I tell you, she was clocking everything that Monique did season 5. She began to see how she was bullying Candiace, at the lake house. I just loved all of that. I love how she told the story of Candiace and Monique getting into the fight, and she remembered a lot of details, that the other girls didn't, remember. So, like, to me, that was like one of Robyn's best seasons. Wendy came on that same season 5, she was the professor, and, she was so sure of herself. And I think where Wendy, rubbed people the wrong way and where people got confused is Wendy had a certain persona when she came on, and then she began to, I don't know, I think that particularly Gizelle and Robyn got confused when Wendy became the drop it like it's hot girl. Everything became about showing more of her body and feeling sexy. But Wendy was like, no, I had just had a baby. And I'm looking at Wendy like, you had a baby, but you look good. Like there was never no reason for you to not feel sexy. But at the same time, you can't tell people, that's the thing. You cannot tell people how to feel about their bodies, especially, I know, after you have a baby. So I was a little taken aback, I'm not gonna lie, by Wendy's persona, because she had a very strong persona, and then it looked like she had switched up. It did feel like that for season 6 and 7, and I think she's coming more into her own. She's not just living life by her, by what her mother wants her to do. I can relate to that. My mother used to decide so much stuff for me. I didn't know who I was. I would just, mama, what should I do? You go do this, you go do that, and you can't live your life like that. You have to live for yourself. You have to live within your truth. So I'm happy that Wendy is finally able to do that. That's why she has tried so many different things on this platform. She had the candles and she was trying to get into the restaurant business. And I love the whole Happy Eddie thing, honey, with the lettuce, honey, I love it. Eddie said, honey, I'm going to take something that y'all took to try to make me look bad, and I'm going to take it, okay, and make myself look good and make a few coins, okay? You go put in on this, man, okay? And y'all know Miss Robson got a thing for Mr. Eddie, but I love him and Wendy together. And then there are some people that feel like, Gizelle is jealous of Wendy. She's married, she's dark-skinned, and Wendy has the life that Gizelle wants, and I don't think it's just that. It may be some of that in there with her, like, oh, I'm pretty, I'm light-skinned, and I should have been able to I don't know, though, with Gizelle. I think where Gizelle goes wrong is she comes for marriages and she's not married. You can't do that. That's why don't nobody have no respect for her. You cannot do that. I think that Gizelle likes being single, though, because she doesn't have to completely get her feelings involved with a man and get hurt. I think that damn Sherman is what did it to Gizelle, honey. But let's get to the episode. Now, Andy set a precedent with the ladies with wanting them to move forward. He wants them to find a path of forgiveness because he's sick of Gizelle and Robyn not wanting to talk to Candiace. At first, they really had issues with Wendy, and then it began to be about Candiace because Gizelle accused Chris Bassett and did y'all see how she backpedaled on this reunion? She accused him of making her, those are her words, okay, making her go into a room. That man thought you were a friend of his and his wife. That's why he asked to talk to you, because he had some type of respect for you. But Gizelle, you mediocre. You were willing to try to take a man down, take his career away from him just so you could have 15 minutes of fame. You don't have no talent. You're not properly working this particular platform. Candiace is working the hell out of this platform. Okay? She is working it from the music. And Doniva, hello, okay? I love Candiace's music because Doniva put out there, don't nobody like Candiace's music. I like it. She's not super popular. Just because you're not super popular, that don't mean that you're not popping. Hello, okay? So, yeah, she's on different TV shows. She's been on some BET movies. Candiace is working this platform where Gizelle, yeah, you did the Every Hue, and yeah, you got a little podcast with Robyn, but what else? Do some modeling. You're a beautiful woman. Do some movies. Hell, do a Kenya Moore. Do some 5-minute parts on some of these different shows, like really work the platform, and then you won't have to take somebody husband down, okay, who did nothing to you. I believe Chris Bassett really liked Gizelle, really had a fondness for her. I think he had, probably somewhat of a crush on her. I think Candiace had mentioned that, because y'all remember they played that game about whose man would, who would be attracted to who, that whole thing. So yeah, Gizelle really messed that up. She messed with the integrity of the show when she did that. Robyn messed with the integrity of the show, by not revealing all that stuff with JUAN. Like, girl, he already cheated on you. Then before y'all get married, he cheats and gets rewarded. I'm here to tell you, ladies, the more you put up with a man's bad behavior, okay, and the more he sees there's no consequence, he's not changing. He doesn't have a reason to. Okay? And did y'all see that part where Robyn was like, yeah, y'all really should study Wendyosefo's life. his life is so interesting. He doesn't have any morals, values, ethics, decorum. He don't have no respect for you because he wouldn't put himself in certain situations. He wouldn't have been at no nail salon. That ain't what something a married man does. I don't care how cool he is with that lady. You are in the spotlight. He could at least have enough respect for you to not be seen out in public with different women. And then that hotel thing, I don't believe that. I believe he slept with that woman. Okay? Robyn is in a one-sided marriage. It's one of them marriages where JUAN gets all the benefits and the privileges, and Robyn is stuck cleaning up the mess. She's the long-suffering one. This happens in a lot of marriages and relationships. It's always the one person that love the one person more than the other. And ladies, it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be when the man. And other men will tell you that's not how it is, but it is. Okay? That man needs to love you more than you love him. JUAN looked like he would be okay if their relationship, their marriage came to an end. Robyn, on the other hand, her whole identity is through JUAN. And then you sitting up here, you getting the short end of the stick, and you sitting up here talking about how you swallow Robyn, and I ain't swallowing a damn thing. I remember my child's father tried to manipulate me. Well, yeah, I done had it sucked and swallowed and, just all type of stuff. Bitch, you ain't getting that goddamn treatment over here. Shit, do you know who the hell Miss Robinson is? Ain't nobody doing all of that shit. You ain't even all that cute. Shit, okay? We still hanging because, you got some good thing. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying, but I don't like you like that to be doing all of that. Like, ladies, don't let these niggas manipulate you into, swallowing they cum and all. Don't be doing all this freaky deaky shiggity with these men. It's a big setup. They want to turn you into the biggest freak of the week, and these same niggas, look at how they do you. Embarrassing you in public, Robyn, Ashley, okay, JUAN, Michael, embarrassing them in public, cheating scandals. Look at what they go through, and you doing all that shiggity. Wendy probably ain't even doing all of that with Eddie. He don't have her in no shiggity. Okay, and I like Chris Bassett. I like Candiace's husband. I don't care what's out here about him. It looked like it was all a lie from the girl, making up stories. They kept trying to desperately gun. Particularly, it looked like Gizelle and Robyn, you was making your comments too. Y'all want Candiace's marriage to fail. And it's like you keep trying to put it out here that Chris is cheating on Candiace and he's a horrible guy, and it's the opposite. That man loves Candiace. He's transparent. He's a supporter of her. He doesn't, have the best history, with the baby mamas. Okay, Chris is a white man, but that's some nigga shiggity with all these different baby mamas. We go call a spade a spade. But at the end of the day, he seemed like a decent ass guy. Like, I don't even date white guys like that, but I would date Chris. He seemed like so down to earth, loving. He seems so supportive. That's what you want in a partner, somebody to motivate you. And he has did that throughout the years for Candiace on this platform. He even would cook for her friends, Robyn and Gizelle. I'm sure he was very hurt when Gizelle, made up that story about him just so she could have a storyline. This is the same person that lied about being back with Jamal Bryant. And Gizelle, that's where you went wrong on this platform. And that's why Candiace called you out, because it's just like, it's not just her skin color. It's, she's a beautiful woman. And I'm here to tell y'all, I'm a beautiful woman. And you do get preferential treatment when you are pretty, when you just look the part. I have been handed many of things just by just by looking the part. So I get it. I get where Candiace is coming from. I know Gizelle's side. So I get it. I don't feel like it's right and it's fair on this particular platform, right? But yeah, people do, tend to treat you a certain way if you don't look the part. You know what I'm saying? Where they probably would like treat Candiace or Wendy or somebody else different. And it's like that. And, it's not fair. I think everybody in life should get a fair shot. But, I get it. I really do. But child, that treatment go right out the damn window. Y'all know when I open my damn mouth. Because they be like, oh, she's one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. Them and them, honey. I'm all of them, okay? Dang, your mouth. You said that? Oh my gosh. Like, y'all would be surprised at some of the stuff people have said to me. But you're so pretty and you talk like that. Why the attitude? Why the tone? Why not? Shit. Okay. Problem. Okay. Y'all know Miss Robinson don't play it. Miss Robinson go tell it. Okay. I wouldn't survive on Potomac. I would, y'all know my mouth is way too, I would be telling Andy about himself, and I'm a Nene supporter child, so I'd be to cuss his ass out about her. So I get it though. This is another thing I picked up on, you guys. I picked up on something that Carlos King pointed out about these shows. Like, Real Housewives of Atlanta, it needed an anchor. The anchor was Nene. Okay, the anchor showed, the girls how to move forward. Yeah, you can have conflict in the group, but yeah, I'm gonna move forward. I think Carlos had mentioned, that happened with Nene. All the girls were against Kenya, and then once Nene, was cool with Kenya, it let the other girls know we could let our guard down, we could film with her, we can, we could be civil, we could be cordial with her. And I'm thinking that Andy feels like that anchor on here is Karen. It's not Gizelle. That's why she's not sitting right by him. Okay, so it's important, you guys, to point that out. And Mia is a star. I think the problem with Mia is, though, people don't want somebody to get rewarded for bad behavior, because it's like there are some people that's like, Mia is a slut, she a skank, she's getting rewarded for cheating on her husband, and she has this man on the side. Did y'all see the niggas they was talking? I said, look at Mia is that girl. That's how you do it. Okay, that's how you do that there. Had them niggas talking to each other. Look, we see each other. Gordon was like, hey, Ink. And Ink was like, look at you. You look good. I see you got the black one. I was like, look at Mia. Mia like, shit, we one big happy family. That's how them niggas do it. And Mia turned that shit around. You got to give it to her. The woman is powerful. She is. She has some good about her. The good about Mia is Mia knows how to let shit go. Okay? She's had conflict with all these ladies. She was able to let it go and move on and do, for the greater good of the show. And she had Jacqueline on here. That's a long-term friend of hers. So Mia has story. Mia has staying power on this show. So Gizelle, girl, you gonna have to come up with something else, girl. Cause just being pretty and light skinned, that got you by them first, 6 to 7 seasons. Now Andy like, shit, maybe Candiace got a point, honey. Now Robyn is gone. Your little sidekick is gone. So the universe is calling out for you, Gizelle, to step up and step out on this show. And you rested on your laurels. And then you got all these fake storylines. The guy you seeing now, that's fake. That's just so you can have a little something to talk about on the show. How do y'all think it's going to be without Robyn? And I don't think Robyn is going to be completely gone. I think she's going to be like a Charisse. Charisse, though, is also, if you notice, an anchor for the show. If you notice, when Charisse was around, she she had issues with Candiace, but she know how to let that go and be motherly and be grown and be a big sister, and you know what I'm saying? So I think that Andy and, the producers, they are really looking at that. Who is able, to do that? And so far it's Karen and Sharice. Gizelle is supposed to be the star of the show, but she's not mature enough. Did y'all see how she showed her ass? How she was laughing at Candiace? Okay, and even Andy was like, Gizelle, that's mean. And that was the first time I kind of seen Andy kind of look at her like, girl, that's mean. Oh, that one tear. She's sitting up here laughing. Candiace is crying. I'm going to say this, and I love you, Candiace, but you do cry too damn much. It's like, girl, stop crying over these bitches. They don't care nothing about you. When I tell you I would come up on this Brother Tucker and be so unbothered, they wouldn't get no damn tear out of me. The only tear that can come out is when I can't pay a damn bill. I'll cry then. You'll get some emotion then, but I would never sit up and cry with some bitches and I'm trying to get a paycheck and they don't care about my feelings. You never share your vulnerabilities with people that don't care about you, that have not did that for you. In any situation, you dealing with another person or a group of people or women or whoever or whatever, okay? You are looking for reciprocity. You're looking, and Gizelle would never cry over her. That's why she was over there laughing like, look at this bitch. She can't even get through a sentence without crying. But I felt bad for Candiace because Candiace is a good person with feelings, morals, values, decorum. Like Candiace is a genuine person. And she's talented, and she's the complete opposite of Gizelle. She would never cheapen her brand or try to take somebody's husband down just so she could have a storyline. So I felt bad for her. I was a little irritated with Wendy. I think Wendy is trying to do this thing where she holds Candiace accountable and, and it's just like, I was team Candiace. When it came to Gizelle and Candiace and their whole thing, all that shit is Gizelle's fault. Okay? All of it is Gizelle's fault. You made up a story. You was going to get ready to sit up and lie and say that you didn't say that man said you made him go, he made you, go to a room, and all he wanted to do was talk with your ass because he thought y'all was cool. Like, child. And then the whole thing of Gizelle said, oh, I didn't accuse him of SA and I'm getting death threats and because of what you said. See, all of that type of stuff, that's gaslighting. So Gizelle doesn't have to deal with the consequences of what she did to Candiace. Okay? Chris, he lost customers. He lost business. Okay? Your reputation is very important. If a man is accused of SA or even something like similar or familiar to that, people will cancel him. Nobody would want to work with him, which is what has happened. You have affected somebody's life. So Candiace is just like, girl, that's not my fault. People is giving you death threats. They don't like the shit that you are doing. And you are void of emotion. You don't give a damn. You have no remorse. And you showed that, Gizelle. When you were sitting up there laughing at Candiace, everybody seen it. Robyn wasn't even like laughing and carrying on like that. And I do think that Robyn at one point cared more for Candiace, than Gizelle ever did. I do feel like there was something there. I don't know if Robyn and Candiace is as close as Candiace thought that they was. But I do think that Candiace really cared for Robyn, and Robyn did care for Candiace, because I remember when Candiace came on here, Robyn actually liked her. It was Gizelle and them. They didn't like her. They didn't like Candiace's mouth because, like a lot of older women, if they can't control you, they don't want shit to do with you. They feel the need to correct you, and yeah. I actually like Karen's hair, you guys. My top three, I would have to say, Mia is number one. Number one, love the ponytail. I love a ponytail. I love Mia's dress. Candiace, I love her dress. I loved her hair as well. The color, the cut, everything. Candiace said, honey, if I'm going to leave this show, I'm going to leave looking good. She looked amazing. That was probably one of the best reunion looks for Candiace. I'm going to give it to Robyn for the third. Yeah, for my top three. Then we'll have Karen. I just didn't like, I don't know. I just felt like Karen could have did a bit more. She looked sharp though. I'll give Karen that. And I actually like Ashley's hair. For some reason, I didn't like it in the photo that they took. So maybe I'll give it to Ashley after that. It looked like Ashley was trying, you know. Wendy, I didn't like all that. I didn't like the jewelry and the white. And I don't know. It just didn't seem cohesive enough for me. I guess we'll go with Wendy, then Gizelle, and then NECA. I didn't like what NECA had on at all. I don't want NECA to come back. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see NECA with this group of women. If she could come back and move forward and not do this BS with Wendy, that'd be good, but she can go. I think that's where they went wrong with this fake beef between her and Wendy. It's like the audience don't know what y'all talking about. We don't know what's true, what's not true, and child, to me, that's the problem with Potomac. They never focus on the right storylines. We could have been focused on Mia. We could have invited Jacqueline back and had them talking and, you know, like y'all got to the point at the last minute when the damn show about to go off for the season. Okay, then we find out all this stuff with Mia and Gordon. Candiace is not sure about having, you know, a baby yet. She's still working on music. Girl, you know, you in your late 30s, but you can afford it. So I would go ahead, you know, knock a couple of kids out, get you some help, get right back to work. You know, that's how you should do it. Do not be one of these women waiting till you 50. I think when you get older, you know, you have maturity on your side. You are a little bit more patient and sure of yourself, but you don't want to get too old. So, yeah, she right at a good age. You know, what is she about to be, 40? I think she about my age. So, yeah. Ooh, child, I'm almost 40, child. I'm old. Ooh, child. Ooh, child, them icon photo shoot looks were horrible. Ooh. And Gizelle, you were not giving Beyonce. I would have rather them made Gizelle be more like a Vanessa Williams. I think she kind of looks more like her than a Beyonce. Beyonce, honey, would have a real storyline. Beyonce is not synonymous with being lazy and being mediocre. I mean, I'm just saying. And neither is Vanessa Williams, but I felt like the Vanessa Williams just would have, I don't know. I've seen Gizelle dress up like her before, and it's more fitting, if you know what I mean. You know what I thought NECA was at first, you guys? I thought she was like a transgender. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to be funny, but when I first started seeing her on this show, I said, is that a real woman or, you know, and I thought she was pretty, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what she was giving, honey. Maybe it's just me, child. I was irritated with Gizelle when Andy was asking the ladies to, you know, y'all need to own y'all part. That way y'all can move forward. And you heard Candiace saying she's willing to move forward. You hear Karen saying she believes in the women. They should be able to move forward. And here goes Gizelle. Yeah, I'm looking for the ownership. Are you going to own anything that you've did? You are the one that is sinking Potomac. You ain't your flunky. Okay? They did a good thing, you guys, by separating the two of them. Child, they had asked Karen how many sexual partners she had in the past 5 years. Karen, you should have just said, yo, one. She talking about she had wet dreams. I'm like, Karen, I think you wanted to be screwed by another man. Okay, she over there with Ray. I believe she loved Ray, but Karen looked like, honey, she got needs. She a Taurus. And it looked like, Karen, you a dark-sided Taurus, okay? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just looking at a few things. Tauruses are very sexual, honey. They don't play about they food, they money, or they sex. Okay, so wet dreams, my ass, Karen, I think you done probably been with a few other men besides Ray. I think y'all had the whole Mia Groupon situation, honey. Ray said, as long as I don't know, okay? And real quick, ladies, I would like to reiterate, you don't swallow shit. He ain't paying bills. He ain't paying for private school, college. He ain't paying like money. You are not to swallow anything but your food. Okay? I'm serious. Where does swallowing get you? It look like it gets you cheated, left, embarrassed. Okay, like make it make sense. You are to never do all of that. Okay, never do the most and get the least. How you doing? Child, just thought Juan over there unemployed and this bitch is swallowing shit. He wouldn't get shit from me but a bad look. He over there coaching the boys' high school basketball team. Hell, that's the least he could do. And his ass didn't show up to the reunion again. See, that's why you lost your damn job, Robyn. Robyn is the literal definition of hustling backwards. Listen, Juan's monkey ass would have been at this damn reunion. I would have threatened his ass like I was Ike Turner. Look, goddammit. Look, god darn it. I need you in your suit with a smile on your face. I need you to eat breakfast. I need you at this damn reunion. We go put on a united front in front of Mr. Andy Cohen. Okay, that white man. Okay, we go act like we are the damn Cosbys today. Okay, the Huxtables, I'm sorry. We go act, okay, we giving Cliff and Felicia, okay? Oh, Cliff and Claire. Child, I forgot the Cosby Show people names, but y'all get my drift. Okay, Juan is a ain't shit nigga, and Robyn allows him. Robyn allows him, and she thinks she got a prize. Did y'all hear that little speech she gave? Yeah, but you just stick by your man, and y'all have ups and downs, and you just be so dedicated to your man, and you just for my man and for my man. I was like, girl, shut your ass up. Okay, girl. No, ma'am. You do not. Like Wendy said, Wendy was right. You don't even have a relationship for me to care about, like for me to even talk about. Your shit is not real. Your shit is one-sided. Okay? It is one-sided. It is, child, you have a worship for Juan. It just seemed like Robyn loves Juan like way more than he loves her. And it's sad. It really is. Child, Andy called Mia's man a DJ. She said he's a radio personality. Girl, same thing. Okay, same thing. Cause he's not like big, not that I know of, not all like that. What y'all think of Mia's new man? I don't think that that's gonna work. I think we gonna see Mia crash and burn, just how we see the chickens have come home to roost for Miss Portia. Is it Williams or Gubadia, honey? I don't know what to call that heifer. Andy asks Robyn, how is she so certain that Juan didn't cheat on her with Coach Bree and the Canada girl? And Robyn is just like, well, I can't say anything for certain. Nobody can say anything for certain. Girl, you act like you for certain that he ain't never did nothing. And to me, her saying that it just leads me to believe that if he cheats, she just doesn't care and she's just going to stick around. But I feel like, and what she's saying is true. You know, you're never too certain about anybody, right? But if you're going to put up this united front about your man, you should at least be like, no, I don't believe that, because of his relationship, you know, with the Coach Bree girl. They've been friends for years, and, you know, I've hung out with her. Like, she could have said more of that. That would have made it look better. The Canada girl situation, that was just stupid. He didn't have to, like, that situation right there shows everybody that he takes you for granted. And he's bored with you. That's why he felt the need to talk to somebody else. Men don't do stuff like that. Just, well, yeah, they do dumb shit. I can't say that. But I'm just saying, in this situation, somebody that's about to be married, they don't behave like that. That's when they are on their best behavior right before they get married. But you done showed this fool that he could cheat on you and you'll remarry him again, and there's no consequences because y'all never went through a divorce. He was still allowed to be a whole nigga and live with you and the kids. You made everything too easy for him. And that's why there's no respect now. So ladies, don't be a Robyn. Okay? Hustling backwards. Okay? None of the ladies believe the Canada girl's story. They don't believe JUAN. They said it's on Robyn to believe JUAN. And she does, because it don't matter. There are no standards for JUAN's character. There are no standards for JUAN's behavior. She's going to put up, you know, with it all. And if Robyn don't care, why the hell should they? Andy asks Robyn, you know, do you feel like he was supportive of you this season? Robyn said he showed up to film. Andy said, well, he didn't show up tonight. And she gets to talking about there's some basketball game. Girl, he ain't got no job. So that ain't no excuse no more. Like, you have these mediocre expectations of this man. Robyn is clearly in a old school relationship where it's one-sided. It's all about what the man want to do, and it's like he doesn't show up for her. Remember, that was one of her arguments before they got married. That was something that was a concern for her parents. Like, JUAN does not show up for her the way in which she shows up for him. You know, he should have been at that reunion. That was the least he could have did to get your ass into the next season. But they was probably already done with her ass. Wendy tells Robyn the least JUAN could have did as your husband is he could have brought himself to the reunion. And, you know, he knew you was going to be under fire. And he could have answered some questions. He knew his ass was going to be under fire. He didn't want to answer no questions. See, if you didn't have anything to hide, then you would hide nothing. You would show yourself. You didn't show yourself. So, child, Bravo sees JUAN. Robyn, your spa is not open yet. Okay, it's like you are allowing this man to take down your bag, and it's like you are like sticking by him with it. You don't allow no man to do that. Okay. Andy asks Ashley, well, you was in a similar position. Michael, you know, didn't come to a few reunions. Yeah, because there are no expectations for their men. Their men is able to put them through hell, and they still got to show up to the reunion by their damn self. It's one-sided. I do not believe Ashley is getting a divorce. You still rubbing his damn feet and all the shit he done put you through. Girl, bye. I wish I would. He wouldn't get shit out of me but a cold shoulder. Okay? And my lawyer calling, okay, trying to get more child support. Okay? Because Miss Robinson is where the money reside, honey. Okay? Y'all hear Ashley after he was caught to be unfaithful. And Candiace was like, as he should. Right. As he should. Child, he out here grabbing asses, embarrassing you. Like, child, y'all are crazy. Okay, I'm gonna call it Beige Rage, cause Robyn, Beige, and Ashley, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. I would handle them fools like a straight sister. I would get in that motherfucking wallet. Okay? If I was Robyn, I would have me a little boyfriend on the side. That'd get some act right into Juan's ass. Okay? You better pull a Mia, honey. Okay? Let me show you my new nigga. I'm gonna have y'all talking. And exchanging numbers. Look, don't talk for too long, though. I don't want y'all knowing all my secrets, okay? Robyn is stupid as hell. She don't think it's suspicious that Juan deletes all his messages. When I tell you Juan got it made, I'm not even mad at Juan no more. Juan got it made. He got him a dummy, honey. He got him a woman that's just happy to have a good man. Robyn, as beautiful as she is, you guys, she has some sort of low self-esteem, because whenever you don't have any standards, no expectations of a man, you allow him to run amok, do as he damn well pleases, and it's like, and you still like don't hold him to no standards. He doesn't have to be accountable for his actions. He can erase messages. Somebody erasing their messages, that means they have something to hide. Candiace says she was upset that Robyn kept her marital woes from the group but demanded everybody share theirs. Robyn says she never demanded anything from the group. Then Candiace talked about how Robyn aired Karen out, because Karen was, accused of, being inappropriate with the blue eyes guy. Child, when I tell you when Karen told Robyn, yours was on a paper, a credit card paper. When I tell you Andy was hollering, I know that's right. They was over there grilling Robyn about, coming forward about Juan's indiscretions, with this woman. Child, it was inappropriate, and I was a little annoyed because I'm like, y'all not go get nothing from Robyn. Y'all not go get no remorse. She is Robyn for my man Dixon, honey. Y'all not getting nothing new out of Robyn. Candiace gets on Robyn for being pissed at Gizelle and talking about it with bloggers and some type of group chat. Of course, Gizelle was like, we talked about it and we over it, and child, it's like Candiace has the receipts, and Robyn, you still over there lying. This is the thing, though, with Candiace and Robyn. Candiace, you care more about Robyn than she cares about you, because she gonna sit up there and say, well, I suggest if you feel like I plotted on you and your husband, I suggest you not even care about me as a friend. Obviously, you don't see me as a friend. That does not sound like somebody that wants to work things out with you. That doesn't sound like somebody that cares about you. Like, when people care about you, they work with you. And they have feelings. She not over there crying. That's my issue with Candiace, is you care too much about these women. They don't care about you. And you're a good person, and you need to keep that pure energy for people that care about you. Child, it was funny with Mia giving her 2 cents. Girl, you over there committing adultery. You got a side nigga. Mia, girl, shut up. Mia is delusional. And like I said, you guys, she has a great storyline. She does. It's juicy. But Mia, get your own house in order. You don't even know who your baby daddy is, okay? Is Gordon the baby daddy? Is Ink the baby daddy? Like, girl, why would you let that go on for so long? Okay, that is so ghetto. Ghetto, a little bit hood. Candiace brings up Gizelle and Robyn talking about Chris on their podcast. Y'all had no business talking about Chris on that podcast. Chris actually shows up to support his woman at the reunion. Gizelle, you've never had a man behind you to support you. Jamal didn't come. Hale Sherman didn't come. I think he was at one reunion, but it wasn't like he was on stage and had to be held accountable for anything. He dipped out on you. Juan don't even show up to the damn reunions. I think he was at seasons 4 reunion. And then after that, he kind of dropped out. I think he has probably only been at a few reunions. Robyn, you talking about Candiace's husband sending his private pics to somebody, like, you are the last one to speak on something like that, and you got all this shiggity going on with you and Juan right before you married a fool. Like, he ain't think about marrying you. Okay? Juan don't respect you. You don't respect yourself. So Gizelle and Robyn, you guys, they're miserable. They're unhappy, and they want to put out there that, you know, Candiace, and remember it was Wendy's husband, they want to make it look like those men are the type of men that cheat on their women, because that's what they're used to dealing with, okay? Misery loves company. The girl that came after Chris saying that he was having an affair with her, nobody believes that they had a real relationship. The lady came out, said she lied. It wasn't credible. As far as the whole situation, you guys, with Gizelle and Candiace, like I said before, I feel like Gizelle owes Candiace more of an apology. It really shows the favoritism that, I don't know, it's so unfair that they are making Candiace like meet Gizelle halfway, and she is the one that alluded. See, this is the thing. No, Chris didn't essay her, right? He didn't do that, but Gizelle, Candiace is right. Due to the words that you used, you alluded to that. And you alluded to it in that way so you could stretch out your storyline. So you could put 20 on 10 and act like this poor perpetual victim. Okay? So it's very desperate, what you did. You don't feel bad for what you did. Well, I apologize for calling him a sneaky link. You apologize, but you're not sorry. There's no emotion. And then she was saying I'm an imp and you know, I should be fired. And I love how Candiace was like, true, all of it. I meant what I said. And I am team Candiace, with that. You're not a good person. You're not. And if you keep up this mean girl act, you're gonna end up on an island by yourself. You're not gonna be the favorite anymore. Shit, they done already told your ass to slide on down, honey, and make room for Miss Mia. And they got Karen sitting there by Andy, because I think, like I said before, Andy and Bravo, they see the maturity with Karen. Yes, Karen has did, you know, some bullshiggity out here driving drunk, child, got a DUI. This is her second one. Okay, but I'm gonna try to reserve, you know, most of my judgment, you guys, until, you know, the next season, because I think Karen had mentioned, you know, it's hard still dealing with the death of her parents, but Karen, girl, a lot of people have to deal with that. They're not getting behind the wheel of a car. You're fortunate to have a driver. You need to get you. What happened to Blue Eyes? Wasn't he driving your ass around? You should have that. So, yeah, Karen need to get her shiggity in order, you know, with that. But she is like an anchor of the show. You know, her and Charisse. And Gizelle, you need to grow up. You almost 60, girl. Okay, grow up. It's like you are like stuck in a certain time in your life. That time is over, honey. Okay? Child, Andy tried to get Karen to say 3 nice things about Robyn. She said she is strategically in her woe is me cries. I thought that was funny. She said that she's intelligent. She's a good friend to Gizelle, because she only Gizelle's friend. See, that's a problem, okay? And that's a problem with the Green Eye Bandits. It seemed like they have not tried to really be friends with anybody else besides each other and Charisse or Ashley. Do you see what I'm saying? I think that they really thought that if we band together, we could get Candiace and Wendy off the show, but it looked like they breaking y'all ass up. So where is that plan? Okay. Robyn gets to talking about why she can't move forward with Candiace, and she doesn't like how Candiace was on Watch What Happens Live discussing her and Juan, and trying to put her on trial for this whole situation with Juan. And Karen was telling Robyn, all of y'all have talked about my tax issues, all my different issues on this show. We're on the same couch now. We're still able to move forward. And like I said, I'm going to say this and take it back, honey. Ain't that what Heavenly say? They don't like Candiace. There's a period at the end of that. I don't think y'all were ever friends, Candiace. If somebody is willing to just write you off over one thing, they are not that invested in you. That's why I was upset Candiace was crying over her, because it's like, girl, she got more love. She got so much devotion and care for Juan. She make up all type of excuses for that man, no matter what he do. And in a minute, a friend do something, she one and done. Like, would you really want to be friends, Candiace, with somebody like that? It goes back to when people show you who they are, believe them. And that's it. Behavior reflects intentions. It does. So they get to Mia's section, and Gordon, I guess, had told Eddie and all the guys that him and Mia is getting a divorce. This is shortly after the season had wrapped. Mia comes out and she's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like, why were you ever married? How did she get with this man? He was already married. So when you get with somebody that's already married, you're getting with them for superficial reasons. You was with Gordon for the money. Because if you love Gordon, it doesn't matter if he was depressed for 2 months. Like, that's not no reason to go to this ink guy. Do you see what I'm saying? Then I don't know what to believe, because Gordon been accusing her for cheating for years. It's just like, what did y'all think y'all was gonna get? Y'all got in this marriage under the wrong circumstances. Mia, you can't get with somebody else's husband and think you gonna live happily ever after. Look at Portia. Okay, and this thing with ink is gonna blow up. Yes, he was your high school sweetheart. That ain't nothing. That's some time. Okay, but I don't know. I just don't see this working out for Mia. You need time to heal. Why are you jumping into something else? Give it some time. Get a divorce first. Stop acting so desperate. Gordon had prostate cancer. Like, that is in your vows, for better or for worse. So, like I keep telling y'all, people will walk down the aisle for all the wrong reasons. Okay? And then, he basically admitted to giving you permission to see somebody else because, his penis wasn't working how it usually work. You went out and did that, and then he told you, be discreet and don't get the kids involved, and you did both, so you didn't, honor your agreement. But I'm here to tell you that you men never tell a black woman that, hell, or any woman, don't tell her, oh, well, you could see other people, and no, don't do that. I do not feel like Gordon is just mad because she broke the agreement. I don't think that. Why would you stay with somebody and then you want them to be discreet? Like, child, whatever relationship she has with Ink, he gonna eventually see the kids. And she not gonna care about your feelings. You don't care about your feelings by even entering into an open marriage. Y'all ain't Will and Jada. Shit, y'all ain't got 20 years between the two of you, and he ain't no famous actor or actress. Y'all don't have the lifestyle, so y'all ain't gonna be able to pull it off. Okay, I'm sorry. But all this is wrong, honey. Damn, this nigga is 70? Ooh, child, he is old. Why would you get with a 70? Nigga is pushing 70? That's a long, ooh, he older. That's granddaddy, honey. Yeah, I could, yeah. Whew, child, just a hot mess. Okay, sad case, honey. Shout out to Aunt Leola, honey. I know Aunt Leola rolling her eyes and sucking her teeth. Baby, when Gordon told Mia, if you want fair, go to a carnival, did y'all see Candiace's face? She loved that little saying. I need that on a t-shirt, Gordon, okay? I need that on a shirt. That was good. I love a read that's not rehearsed. Okay, I love it. So Gordon is going to be living across the street from Mia. She says this is the smallest space she's been in, but she's the happiest. That could happen, you know. So, I don't know, you guys. I wish Mia all the best, but I will say, you know, Mia saved this show, because without all of this tea, what would we have? Just some heifers that don't want to film together. Okay, don't nobody want to see that. Mia says that her and Ink broke up because he wanted to pursue a career in radio. So they definitely, you know, were on different paths, and distance is what came in between them. I just feel like if somebody is meant to be in your life, they meant to be in your life, and you know, it is what it is. So I don't know. I'm not really buying this new relationship. It's gonna have to grow some legs, honey, for me. So, child, Wendy spilled some tea at the end. She said that, honey, I ain't not to be all up in your business. Now, I don't know what Gordon is telling you, but he has told other people that Ink came by the house to pick up the boy Jeremiah because he believes that's his son. And then Andy asked Mia the question, is that Ink's son? And Ink believes that Jeremiah is his son. Why you ain't never get no damn paternity test, Mia? Child, that Mia is a soap opera waiting to happen, honey, okay? And we would love to see it. She is a hot mess, okay? A hot mess that saved this show. Okay, but anyways, you guys, that's all I got to say about all of that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.